Good morning. Y'all ever been through so much that you're like, God, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. I know you up there, you watching me go through all of these things. You can't be serious. So I've come to the conclusion that God is going to turn my mother's story into a fucking Netflix movie. I'm about to label this series, right? We're going to do 20 reasons why I believe God is going to turn my mother's story into a Netflix series. Into a Netflix movie. It don't even have to be a series. A Netflix movie. Because when I tell y'all the amount of shit that I'm going through with her death, her case, and everything that's surrounding that, you wouldn't believe me. So we're going to start with number 1. And I'm not making this shit up. God is my witness. If I'm lying, he can strike me now. That's how serious this shit is. And I don't have no reason to lie. As you can see, I'm still at work. But this is some... But I'm going to start. Reason number 1 why I believe God is going to turn my mother's story into a Netflix movie. And guess who's going to produce it? Tyler Perry. Because I said so. Because you cannot tell me I'm going through all of this after this lady died. Reason number 1. After my mom passed away, and she died tragically, by the way. We'll get more into that. That's going to be added on into the reasons. After my mom passed away, I called my biological father, right? My biological father and my mother were not together when she passed away. They haven't been together in years. They hadn't been together in 25, 26, 27 years. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I'm 37. My mom left him when I think I was 1. So we going on 30 something years. They have not been together, right? She married my stepfather. That's another story. Stay focused. So I called my biological father and I said, hey, no, he called me. This nigga called me. I didn't even tell him what was going on yet. He called me. And he goes, and I remember exactly where I was. I was at the gym. And he calls me. He goes, hey. And I say, hey. And, you know, as a dad, mind you, we don't have the best relationship. He's been a deadbeat. But he calls whenever he feels like he wants to say something to me. I pick up the phone out of respect. Because biblically, you're supposed to respect your mother and your father. And, bitch, I'm trying to go to heaven. Okay? I don't want no discrepancies on my way to the Lord when it's time to go. That's why I pick up the phone for him. It's the only reason why I pick up the phone for this man. Ever, right? So he calls me and I'm like, I go, hello. He goes, hey, baby girl, how are you doing? And I said, I'm fine. I'm trying to hide it. Mommy just died. And he goes, you're not fine. And I said, no, I'm okay. And he goes, you're not fine. And I said, yeah. And then he goes, well, what's wrong? Right? He doesn't talk like me and you. He talks like a child. I'm not even going to display how he talks, but he talks like a child. And I go, well, mommy died. What does this fucking man say? He goes, well, baby girl, your mother had to die because when we were together, she cheated on me. So God had to kill her. So I remember I was doing a back exercise while he's talking. I stopped doing the back exercise and I just sat there and I was like, when I tell you guys, I didn't say a word. And I prayed in my head and I said, God, what? And I said, you know what, Dana? Follow your Bible. Still respect this man. So I said, okay. That's all I said. I said, okay. And he goes, that's it? Oh, so you wanted a reaction out of me? Because your response is, that's it. You wanted a reaction out of me, and because I didn't give you one, now you're bothered. You see how people work? You see how years of unforgiveness can hurt not only the person, but the person's child? Sweetheart, I just told you my mother died. You know my mother was my other half, my best friend, my everything. I just told you this lady died. And you are telling me in your head why you think God killed her. And because I didn't give you the reaction that you wanted, your response is, that's it? And I said, yeah, that's it. And he goes, well, don't you want to know what happened? I said, no. He's like, well, I'm going to tell you anyway. I said, all right, go ahead. He goes, well, she cheated on me with my best friend. And, you know, that's why she had to die. She just had to die. That was her karma. I said, all right, well, I'm at the gym right now. I'm going to call you back. He goes, all right, I just wanted to let you know the truth. I hung up the phone. So that's reason number one why God is going to turn my mother's story into a Netflix movie. Produced by Tyler Perry. Stay tuned for the other fucking reasons, because as I start to open up about this shit, unbelievable. And that's why when friends try me, or people be like, oh, Dana, you changed. Dana, I don't see you anymore. Dana, I've been trying to get in touch with you. Bitch, I still talk to y'all. But y'all are requiring too much out of me, and I'm going through so much, and I don't even tell nobody nothing. My story is so bad. My therapist was like, I'm so worried about you that I literally don't want you to die of a broken heart because of all the things that you're going through. She's afraid for me. Because bit after bit, mind you, I have to go to court for my mom in front of jury, judge, trial. And I haven't even started unraveling that yet. Be a good friend to your friends who are enduring a loss, who are grieving. It doesn't matter if the parent died last year. My mommy died last year, and I'm still going through it. More shit is unraveling as we're going along. Lawyers, stay tuned.